Oh my gosh. Holy shit, you guys. This is overwhelming. Last night I got in super late from Illinois to Dallas. It's unfortunate the Bali trip is over. You guys will see actually one more video from that series, but I thought I'd throw this little Texas video in the mix just to let you guys know that I'm dandy. My face is still good. You will learn later as to why my face was so messed up. But I wanted to throw in a bass fishing video for you guys. It's gonna feel weird not throwing a giant popper all day. I'm gonna be pitching jigs and throwing chatterbaits. But late last night I got in from Illinois. I'm now in Dallas, and I stumbled upon this just plethora of rods. If I was 12-year-old John B right now, I probably would lose my shit. That's my little pile right there, and even so, it doesn't even seem like it's made even the slightest dent to how many rods Favorite has sent us. Thankfully, Favorite is having a sale right now. Be sure to check the link in the description below as to where you can get free shipping and a little discount. We've got a lot of new rods. I've got some new rods out. Peric's got some new rods out. Rob does. Everyone's got some new sticks, including this sexy little number right here, which is the new Emperor. I've never seen a rod that looks anything like this. I don't know, it looks like the Bugatti of a fishing rod. Just look at that. It really fits the name Emperor. But the rod that I'm really stoked about is this joint right here. A lot of you guys have been asking for some more powerful rigged rods. We've got a 7-foot and a 7.2 medium heavy along with a 7.3 spinning. And I was thinking to myself, like, what about for you guys that actually like to catch big fish? So what we've done is create a 7.8 heavy action casting rod. This is the ultimate big bass stick. I've never caught a fish on this rod ever, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna meet up with a good friend of mine that actually handles my State Farm insurance, and we're gonna fish a local Texas body of water, and we're gonna break in the new 7.8 Favorite. This thing is just a hand cannon. Look at this beast. 7 feet 8 inches of just straight meat. Again, be sure to check the description below as to where you can get a nice, sweet, crisp little discount on the rods that you see behind me. Anyway, on that note, I should probably get in the car. The current time is, drumroll please, 6:16, and I need to get to the lake at 7 a.m. I should shut up, stop rambling, and hit the road. Okay, see you out there. Dude! Oh. Good fish. Good fish. Hit it and ran out with it. Dude, that was it. That was a good fish. Yeah. There's one. Oh, you're right. It looks smaller at first. It's not bad. Hey, we did it. We're getting somewhere. Oh my God. Dude, the craw is just gone. Woo. That's what we want to see. Breaking in the new rigged 7.8 Phantom. That's the way to do it. Steve right there and I are back in one of my least favorite lakes ever. Actually, I just realized this is a huge moment, you guys, because this is my personal best out on Joe Pool Lake. We're fishing Joe Pool, which is kind of a pretty well-known spot in the, what'd you call it, the DFW area? Yeah, the DFW area. I have come here, I've gotten smoked. I've watched guys catch 8-pounders in front of me while I've literally caught 1 crappie. So this is a pretty big deal. This is a nice little high 2-pounder on a craw. And like I said, to top it off, is on the new 7.8 rigged rod. Money. Got this fishing hooked. Not a bad one, man. This is such a great way to get back into Texas. Catch you later, Ace. Get back down there. Little pool bass. Ooh, he just disappears in that murky water. See ya. Again, just like the last time I was in Texas, I'm using the same freaking tactic, but this time we're using a little bit heavier gear. Instead of a 7.3 rod, I'm using a 7.8 rod. And the main reason is, one, I want to try this rod out. I want to break it in. But the other reason is I'm making longer casts today. The last time I was fishing Texas and we were flipping with these little creature baits on big, heavy flipping gear, it was close corners. It was like right in front of me. Whereas today, I'm making long casts. Like that was not a close corner flip. That was like probably, I don't know, 10, 15 yards out there. So having a longer rod's nice. And that's why I've got the 7.8, but everything else is virtually the same. Wow, I like honestly had not even started my intro today. I was zoned in on doing some fishing and figuring it out for you guys. And at this point, feeling kind of optimistic. Oh, dude, did not see that. I cast it on top of him. I thought it was like like a mushroom on the side of the thing. And my line was over it. I was like shaking it to get the line off of the, what I thought was the mushroom. And it was right on top of him. Yeah, it was either a hawk or an owl. It looked like an owl.
It looked like an owl.
Yeah. I was like, damn, get off there. So I'm not sure if that fish was spawning. It actually could have been. He's moving up, maybe. The temp back in this cut is bouncing between 59 and 60. This is not the most reliable graph. You guys should know that, but it does tell the temperature pretty accurately. And the water depth that we were fishing, oh, look at that, just froze. Right on cue. Like right now, I think I'm on a log. Not moving much. Oh, I should probably bring the motor. Yeah, I should probably bring that up, shouldn't I? Unless I want to absolutely lose this thing, which honestly, I wouldn't mind. Alrighty. Here's basically what we fished. We started kind of like right there. We worked in through some of this stuff. Then we ended up right there. And that's where that fish was caught. It was right before the mouth of that little micro cut in this bigger cut. Now we're gonna look for some deeper water with some more substantial brush, thicker, more bulkier stuff. So stuff like maybe this or this opposed to the smaller stuff. But we're gonna move on down there and see if we can find some more fish. Oh, I like that color. For this water clarity too. It's just, this water's dirty, but it's not like filthy. It's not like we're fishing chocolate milk. It's like Yahoo instead of chocolate milk. Or Yoo-hoo, what is that?
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, Yoo-hoo. Chocolate milk's one thing, but Yoo-hoo's another. I think we're fishing Yoo-hoo, so try it. Right, something different. You got one? Yeah. Oh no!
It was big.
Oh no!
Big. It's big. It was a spinnerbait.
Oh, he's right there, he's right there. Oh my God, he's right there. Did you see that?
Yes.
It was like a 5-pounder, dude. He broke you off. That was a big one. That's why he broke you off. The only part of the one that's coming back here is a little gut right there with a bunch of wood. Well, on that note, I'm gonna pick up my spinnerbait. Good God.
That is a solid, like, 35 pounds.
God, the pool is angry as hell today. Oh my God, just raging waves. If I'm not getting absolutely shafted when it comes to the bite, I'm getting shafted in some other way. I'm gonna come out here one day and sink my boat. I swear to God, this is the most unlucky lake on earth for me. And for some reason, I keep coming back. It's probably the lake that I fished the most in Texas, and it is the lake that has sucked the most for me in Texas. I know there's big fish here. I just can't seem to catch them. We're nearing, we're nearing our last spot. Unfortunately, my beautiful little motor guide in the front is starting to die on me. Yeah, we only have maybe like 20 to 30 minutes of battery life left until that thing is solid dead. Maybe, just maybe, with this calmer, maybe cleaner water, there'll be some fish that we can catch. We just fished 2 cuts with literally 0 bites. He had that one like 5 or 6 pounder that shook him on the spinnerbait. What are you gonna do? It's fishing. Texas. Why? Why is that every time I come here, it's just so windy? Back at the crib, feels good. Today was fun. I only caught 1 fish, but you guys have to understand that is a huge accomplishment for me, being that I literally think I've only caught like 2 or 3 bass out of Joe Pool, and my biggest being maybe 12 ounces. I don't even know. Like, just said goodbye to Steve. Steve, I don't know if you guys know this, is actually my State Farm agent who has fished with Rob. Anyway, I'll leave him linked in the description below if you guys need some stuff insured. I need my face insured after that trip. Not enough fish in the boat and too much wind in the facial region. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys a very brief little review on the brand new Rig 7/8 rod, being that this is the first time I've gotten a chance to use it, and I caught a fish on it today. In fact, it was my only fish that I caught today with the rod. So, here it is. First and foremost, I will say it's damn near impossible to sound biased when talking about this rod because, well, I mean, I helped design it with Favorite, but wow, holy smokies, this thing is freaking sick. Heavy rods, like long rods that are meant for flipping, can be like physically heavy. Not like in the action sense, but like they can be heavy, and I don't like heavy rods. It's the one thing I hate. But when I first picked this thing up, I'm like, oh my God, we may have a winner here. So that's one thing about this rod, is it is light, regardless of the fact that it is a 7/8 heavy action rod. And with that in mind, the tip action is very similar to the 7-foot. It's a soft tip that allows you to kind of watch that bite almost, or really feel it before the fish feels you. And then following after that soft tip, you've got just a beastly amount of power, which you receive basically from this guide down to the reel seat. This is like a no joke kind of stick. But as of now, this rod is hands down my favorite one thus far, no pun intended. So if you guys want to pick this rod up for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can buy one. Also, here's a juicy little coupon code. So click the link in the description below. Let's explode Favorites website and give the owner yet another brutal headache. Alrighty. So as if releasing yet another rig rod for the Favorite line wasn't big enough news, I've got some even bigger news for you guys. Oh my God. You have no idea how much I've been doing since I last turned the camera on. Matter of fact, it's the next day. I think it's right around 2 p.m., 2:30. I have no clue, I don't even have my phone with me. I've just been glued to this project for roughly, I mean, basically since, I wanna say 7 p.m. last night. So let's just start from yesterday. Yesterday, I bought a bunch of new stuff for my boat. I bought a new graph, I bought a new trolling motor. I also bought a spoiler along with supercharging the Mercury. As you may be able to tell, I'm in Texas. This is not Illinois. If it was Illinois, I'd be wearing a parka right now, but I'm not wearing a parka. My goal and my vision for this trip, in which these two anglers are gonna come from an outside country to come fish with me, is I'm gonna get everything cultivated here. That means my tackle, my rods, my reels, my equipment, camping gear, you know, my car, the rigged runner, all that stuff has gotta get ready here. I'm gonna drive all the way up to Illinois from Texas, which is a 14-hour drive, tonight. Doing that in like a few hours. Look at the boat. This boat's not ready for a road trip. Now you're probably asking yourself, why the hell would you be going up to Illinois to fish? It's colder there. The fishing's probably quite yeah, you'd be 100% right. But I have a mission and I have a vision. These guys that are coming from the States want to experience bass fishing. And it would be kind of lame just to come down here to Texas and just show them bass fishing in Texas. So my goal is to show them what it's like to be a northern angler and also a southern angler. I'm gonna take the slow with the rig runner, drive all the way up to Chicago, Illinois, pick these guys up, do some fishing up north, then drive all the way back down and fish our way through till we get to Texas, and then fish in Texas for like a week or so. That's my plan. It sounds good on paper. I don't know if it's actually gonna work. As you can see right now, nothing seems to be working, but I am making some headway. I gotta give myself some credit here and admit that this is going a lot smoother than planned. I've got some issues though. Check this out. What's that, you say? That's a spare tire next to a tire, which looks like somebody took a freaking razor blade to. What the hell is going on here? This doesn't make any sense. This is completely bald on the right, and on the left it's completely bald, but in the middle it doesn't look that bad. This is pretty scary, mainly for a few reasons. I didn't notice this until 2 months of owning the boat, so I've been driving around, I guess, with the treads looking like this for quite some time, and by some God's grace, nothing has happened. Here's the weird thing though, is when I purchased the boat from the guy, the treads were fine. They were like basically almost new trailer tires. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if I'm getting sabotaged here, or if maybe I drove through some lava and my treads melted, or I have no clue. Long story short, I had to get new tires. Yup, that wasn't cheap. That thing looks sick. Now I just need to get a wrap that matches that sticker. By the way, Lee, thanks for the sticker. It looks great on the runner. What else do I need to share with you guys? Not much, really. I'm kind of in a whirlwind at the moment. That is still broken. There is tackle, hooks, dignity, rods, reels all over my boat, and I need to clean this up in the next few hours. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't worry, this is gonna pick up like just in a few hours, but it'll probably be in a completely different video, and it'll be like maybe a day or two for you guys, only like 3 or 4 hours for me. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the view. Wish me luck on this big journey. I will be sure to keep you guys updated. I'm just so pumped. I hope you guys are too. And as always, folks, keep fishing. Never stop.